Using their own card against them. Hello, YouTube, and welcome back to another Road to Legendary with the Ping Mage. I have updated my deck list, basically kind of as per looking up some stuff after we had some comments on some of the cards maybe not being super relevant after the Rogue nerfs. So I did look into some of that, and I've adjusted my deck accordingly. I will have the updated deck list both on the side here as well as in the description below. Okay, so we're going against a Shaman. They did not mulligan their first card, so quite likely a Quest Shaman here. Okay, no, they're like aggro Elemental Shaman. Okay. I can Tour Guide Ping. Ooh, I may just want to play Star Scryer next turn. It's been a while since I played against one of these, I'm not gonna lie. Let's do this. And the reason being is that next turn I can like Amplified Snow Flurry, either ping it or a different elemental. If I have to, I could also coin the Brain Freeze, but I'm hoping to Star Scryer, Brain Freeze the turn after. Okay. Honestly, that's a pretty threatening minion, just with the 3 attack. Star Scryer, coin, Brain Freeze this guy. Now, if they have the 2/5 rush minion, of course he can clear my board, which I can then, I guess, finish with Amplified Snow Flurry ping, or even just pinging it. But I need to try to keep pressure on the board to combat their constant board presence. Yep, there's the Arid Stormer. Now this should draw me a spell. Hopefully a Wildfire. Cool. So now I can actually Wildfire, Snow Flurry, take this out, and I think it might be worth saving the 4 health here. I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments down below. As noted, even with the deck list from my prior videos, I'm relearning, kind of, instead of playing the constant value-based like generator deck that I was playing before with the guaranteed win condition, kind of moving back to this, you know, I don't really know the way to put it, but a different deck that I need to relearn how to play. So I'm going to actually ping first, then play the Snow Fury to not waste 2 mana. So now I'll have a free hero power next turn. Currently I have nothing else to do though, so hopefully I can draw into Reckless Apprentice, Multicaster, something with a bit more oomph. Even the Mana Feeder, obviously, because then it draws me, like I get another draw after. Would be nice. Lightning Bolt, or just the Wind Chill from earlier. Oh, that's the natural Wind Chill. Not one that was made by the Sleep Breaker. Yeah, there's the one by the Sleep Breaker. Which at least means that they didn't have anything great in their hand either, I guess. That being said, their hand is relatively full. So, there's a great... Oh, they're choosing to go face with that. Yeah, I was gonna say they're going to start pushing hard. There is that... There's my Reckless Apprentice, so that's actually was a very good draw, because it'll clear the board. There we go. Freeze their face as well. I do know that deck tends to play a couple weapons, so that could also be important. So I just really need to get to 7 to play the Mask of Cthulhu, as well as then followed up by Magister Dawn Grasp. Okay, that's good for them. Gives them constant board pressure. Sleep Breaker I can take out with my ping, so that's not a huge deal. Another Reckless Apprentice is actually really amazing. There we go. Just making sure everything's going off. Looks like it. Yep, cool. So now I have board control, Mask of Cthulhu, and Magister Dawngrasp for burn damage. And I'm 100% good to use my Mordresh as well when it gets drawn. So if we can get there or draw that card, then we should be golden. Don't believe this version of Aggro Shaman tends to have direct heals in their deck. Now, that's bad. I don't really want to play the Dawngrasp before the Mask of Cthulhu. However, okay, I think we do though. This should freeze some things. Let's see. Yep, Brain Freeze. Just one. Wildfire. That's kind of brutal. We're just going to go face, though. So next turn we can play Mordresh, which will clear whatever board they have. Which means they do have to... Well, they might not know this, but they have to clear at least one, if not both, of my minions. Or we will represent lethal. That being said, I'm sure they have... freezes in their hand at the very least. So now this is at 4. That's good. Yep. I don't mind them playing any non-freeze like minions or anything right now. Slogger is pretty big for them. Both clears the minion and heals them for 6. Okay, I mean, overall, obviously this hurts, but I think the fact I have a full board clear here with my Mordresh, as well as now representing lethal on my following turn if they can't freeze it or deal with it, is pretty big, as well as I have the Mask of Cthulhu in my hand now that I can play for 9 as well. Okay, so that's not really impactful. Ooh, Lilypad Lurker is pretty big. I mean, let's see, we have 7? Oh, but I can't also Mask of Cthulhu. I mean, at this point, I think we just kind of go for the lethal, right? Missing 1. Wow. Well, we'll hit here. We'll Flurry to freeze both his minions. Technically, I also have Taunt now with Frog, so thank you for that. And we just have Ping for a lethal. So if they drew their other Canal Slogger, that might hurt because they'll heal for 6. Which means that my hero power will not be enough, and then I'll have to revisit the plan. Like, I'll have to visit what I'm doing on my next turn. Okay, another Revenant. What's your last? You'd make this taunt. Not that that won't matter with my Arcane Burst. Other Lilypad Lurker. Awesome. Well, that was a good game. To Greyston, thank you very much. And we will... finish with the ping, which is kind of thematically correct. So there's game number 1. If you enjoyed that, please like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you guys in the next game. Welcome back to game number 2, this time against a priest. Wonder if it's going to be a quest priest. How the turntables have turned. Let's see here. We probably won't want any of these... Okay, there we go. So Tour Guide, I'll probably not ping right away, so I can save it for turn 2 to play my Mana Feeder. Ooh, another Aggro Priest. Turntables are rescinded. Take that. I don't know. It's actually been quite a while since I've played against a Shadow Priest, so yeah, they're going right face, are they? Okay. We probably will not, but this is fine. Awesome. Now I don't currently have a Frost spell, but I may play it just for the tempo, depending on, I guess, what I draw next turn, of course. Like, preferably I'll draw Wildfire, and then I'll play my Star Scryer, Defias Leper, face again as well. All right, Tour Guide. You know what? With this, we're actually going to Tour Guide, Ping, trade, Star Scryer. So they technically have one more damage on face than we have, but being that we have quite the board pressure, I do think we're in a good spot. I haven't played any spells yet, so multicaster is not super useful. Hopefully the Star Scryer... Okay, yeah, there you go. Now he's... Devolving Missiles is not a frost spell. Coin. Oh, play your other leper. If he has both leper... Oh, he's hitting my tour guide this time, so he's already shifting his focus. Let us... Devolving Missiles. Hopefully hit this one once. Good. Ooh, that's kind of bad. But... Let's go face. There we go. Let's make them do the trade if they want to. So hopefully before this awakens, I can draw into one of my Reckless Apprentices to wipe the board, or else I technically gave him stats there. Frazzled Freshman, that's not a bad target for a Brain Freeze, which obviously it's like a weird back and forth because I want to play Brain Freeze before the multicaster, but to get the extra draw. Okay. I mean, yeah, I guess that's a reason I could have traded or should have traded. So do we just draw the one? I think so. Again, we're thinking major tempo here versus yeah. We'll shift. Because this guy's going to awaken here and get him quite the board, and I don't quite have the mana for Mask of Cthulhu, or else I probably wouldn't be as concerned with that either. Honestly, I think I've seen Kibler play, not to always go back to him, Shadow Priest, and it does seem interesting that it's kind of come back. To be fair, I think it's mainly just because all aggro, or most aggro decks tend to have returned. Okay, well, we'll just ping the horror here. Trade this into the freshman. And again, for tempo reasons, we'll just play both of our amplified snow flurries. So we're technically over max health. They're doing a good job keeping up with us, right? And we're doing a good job keeping up with their board, so we're not getting overwhelmed. So this could hit me, yeah. Now, to be fair, that almost makes me want to just trade into 2 minions first and then play this and hope that more of them go face. Okay, well I can't trade into 2 minions. But I think that is what I'll do, just because. Yep. And huzzah! That felt good. Using their own card against them. That was nice. They only have 2 cards left. I can draw a bunch now as well, so even though like I only have 2 cards, I feel like their deck probably is not running card draw, so like in that sense we actually do have the card advantage here. So it kind of seeming like they have quit. Okay. Or they're doing what I had mentioned in a previous video where they're trying to rope to get me to quit. Oh, there they are. Okay. Well, I'll admit to the commenter, sorry, one sec, who had left me gotchi, the change in deck list, I think, is working really well. Not only were those, I think, really quick games, which is, I find, also important sometimes in the Road to Legend if you do not have the time, but I think they were quite enjoyable, if I do say so myself. So I appreciate the feedback, and hopefully the deck continues to succeed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you.